Hello guys and girls, welcome back to Geekism. My name's Jonty and we're here in Planet Coaster with our December edition of Community Creations. We're going to look at some of the great stuff we found on the Steam Workshop and a few things made by the Geekism community. Let's dive straight in with our first piece. Our first build today is called Arabian Nights, made by PhilKill, and is a gorgeous shopping centre in the style of an Arabian temple, very much like the Taj Mahal or something like that. It's a really nicely designed building. It's got multiple shops on the outside that you can place whichever one you want in, and there's also shops on the inside. I was using it for toilets and first aid, but the inside is decorated as well. Oh, let's jump to the other camera so we can see a little bit better. There we go. The inside is decorated as well, and the guests can walk through there and get what they need. So there's a few things I really like about this build, and the main one just being the whole build itself. And what I mean by that is that a lot of people have, let me just get the UI back so I can set the clock. A lot of people have asked for more themes in this game. They're saying, okay, pirates is great, western's great, but we want more themes. We want Egyptian, we want Arabian, we want jungle and everything. But you know, if you put your mind to it and use the pieces creatively, you can create your own theme. I mean, this is a selection of fantasy, some sort of standard pieces, a little bit of pirate in there, and together this looks like a total theme. It works perfectly well together. It suits it's all the parts, you know, work as a whole, and I just think it's a really nice example of how you can use all the different pieces to come up with themes that aren't currently in the game. A couple of features I really like are the flooring on the building here. If we go in, is actually columns laid down. I think makes a really interesting design, and although it makes the piece count a little heavy, you know, this thing was on the workshop, so it's under 2,000 pieces. So I think that's a really nice way of getting a nice decorative roof there, is by using the columns flat. Another thing I really like about this is a bit of a quality of life thing more than anything actually, but there's a sign here that says earth, ground, and that shows you where the piece needs to sit on the ground. So a few people do this now. It's a fantastic idea. I hope other people pick up on it. The reason for that is, let's have a look. If I show this one out, it uses some sunken plants and sunken pieces when it gets built, and therefore when the blueprint goes down, it sort of sits and floats in the air like this. But now with that sign, earth, ground, we can drop it down, and as soon as that sign goes in the ground, we know that's the exact spot that it needs to be, and then you can just add in your paths. So a really nice build, Arabian Nights by PhilKill. Next up, we actually have a piece from one of the Geekism community. This is made by Hazzard and is a Disney-esque castle, and it's really stunning, really nicely done. This is a classic weenie, is a term that Disney would use to get people to move further into the park, and you can just imagine it sitting in the centre of a park there as you go in. It's really nicely done. A lot of the pieces you'll probably be able to see come from the castle set, but there's really nice use of these, I can't think what they're called now. Oh, I don't want to move it. Let's ignore doing that. Let's try again. These dormer windows, castle window extensions alongside the turrets. They're just really nicely done. The colour scheme's really nice. The clock looks fantastic as well, and it's quite a realistic version of Disney Castle, of Disney Star Castle. I've seen quite a few of these. Obviously, a lot of people have made them, but I find a lot of them are a bit too sort of tacky, I guess. Whereas this one, it looks like it's been pulled out of an actual theme park. It really is great. The other really nice feature they've done here is, even though you would have to move some of these, a couple of these pieces maybe, but they've left this really nice tunnel through the middle, which is completely decorated inside as well and neat inside. You sometimes get a lot of sort of crossover on the inside where pieces sort of stick out and stick together, but it's actually really nicely done on the inside, so you'll be able to carry a path straight through there and have it usable, just much like the Disney ones. You can actually walk through them. The other nice thing as well is this comes completely lit, so it looks fantastic at night. And there you go, the colour scheme again looks really superb. You can just imagine that with fireworks behind it at the start of a Disney movie. A really nice Disney-esque castle that would work as fantastically as a central weenie in pretty much every park I've seen so far. So well done to Hazzard. That's a really great submission. Thank you very much for sharing it with us. The last thing I wanted to show you today, guys, is this set of Midway Games by Xtraordinar. Guys and girls, these are absolutely stunning. They really are. A lot of people have been craving for these things in the game, working ones that the guests actually use. Obviously, these ones, they aren't coded. They are just scenery pieces, but until we get them in the game, these are absolutely stunning. They really are. They're made by Xtraordinar. It's actually 6 different pieces, but they work so well together, I decided to show them all together. The link in the description will just be to Xtraordinar's complete workshop page, where you can get all these and some others that are really good as well, other pieces. But the detailing on these and the clever use of some of the new scenery from the winter update is really, really stunning. So we've got ball in the bucket, first of all, where you have to get balls up into the buckets there. The use of the animatronics to make it look like people are playing as well is really, really great. And this one even has a gift shop on it. You can see there you can win some large sweetie candy canes or some hats and bows. And there's a balloon shop there, so your guests will actually go and get balloons as well. We also have a test your strength, which is the sort of hammer, battering the hammer into the ground. You can win some headphones. There's a guy here looking and selecting a prize, look. We also have the classic hooker duck, the hooker duck ride here. It's just fancy. Look at the detail there, look, to get the ducks in the water and the fishing rods. Oh, honestly, it takes my breath away. I know that I'm meant to be picking out different things. I'm having a problem at the moment with the signage going a bit funny. They work in the proper one. For some reason, my game's messing the signs up a little. I don't know why. Here we have an absolute classic, the Kentucky Derby. The race is on, and there they are. Look, even down to the little candy detailing there to create the horses. Honestly, these genuinely take my breath away. Shoot the Sheriff is a sort of standard shooting game, but here we've got the cowboys having a go. And showing this guy's not very good at it, look, he's getting a bit angry. But there's a shooting range, and the last one is the Wheel of Fortune, spin to win. Just stunning, honestly. I can't say how good these are. So I mean, really, you can see the pieces they've used. I can't really pick anything out in particular. I love the use of the animatronics to make them look like they're being used, and also the use of all the different sort of candy canes and the snowman items, the headphones and stuff. They've used them as gifts. They show you the things that you can win. They really are some of the greatest bits of scenery I've seen in the game so far. There you go, they're made by Xtraordinar. I've called them here Midway Games. He actually calls them Extra and then the name, so that one's sort of Extra Kentucky Derby, Extra Wheel of Fortune. But you can find them all in the link in the description. Really one of the best things I've seen in the game, and to the point where I think I want to put these in my park, even though the park is meant to be me being, building them myself. I really want to sort of put these somewhere. I really do. I think they're stunning. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to give us a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.